Hello, my name is Samuel. You can call me Sabi Lawyer. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 6 fantastic ways to stand out or to make your brand name stand out from amongst the crowd. Number 1 is that you can use a full name. Your full name is one way that people can easily associate with your brand if it is a personal brand, or you can use your full name if it's in the case of an initiative or trying to push a cause or an agenda. Melinda and Gates Foundation, Tony Elumelu Foundation, and all of those several fantastic names could just do it for you. So you can use your full name, or it could even be your full name, Samuel Famolo Incorporated. Any of those ways can help you do what you actually want to do. So you can use your full name in the way you like to arrange it, either your first name and then your last name, or your last name and then your first name. So number 1 is you can use your full name. Number 2 is that you can use words that are translated into other languages. So for example, I can translate the word Excel. If I want to use Excel as my brand name, of course several other people would have used Excel, EXCEL. So I can translate that word into several other languages, provided that they have positive meanings and they represent the idea I'm trying to pass across. So Excel can be translated into German, Swahili, or Portuguese, or any of those or even French, any of those fantastic languages that now does not have any special character. There are some languages that have special characters with some words. For example, C in French, for some words have a small apostrophe under it, and then it happens for several other languages too. So you may want to be very careful that some of these words don't have special characters. Number 3 is that you can affiliate these names to nature. So for example, you have Swan, which is nature inclined. You have Mountain Dew. You have several of these names that are nature. It could even be associated with animals. It depends on how you want. It could be an attribute for an animal. It could be the way the animal does, like a peacock has to do with elegance and swag and pride. A lion with either rage or roar and all of those kind of things like that. A stallion is a horse, and another name for horse is a stallion. It could just be a way for you to get that done. So number 3 is you can associate it with animals or with nature. Number 4, you can use numbers. So for example, I want to use 76 or 75 or 64 as the name of my brand. I can use the figure as it is, but it is most times advised to spell it out so that people can easily type in their domain name in their browsers if they need to search for it, because most times people will not search for numbers, they will search for words. So you can transcribe the particular number into a word and then have it as the name of your brand. So I can have 6 and 4 or 60 and then 4 as the name of my organization or name of my brand. Number 5 is that you can use tribal names. Of course, many of the brands that we are familiar with today are brands that came out or have names inclined with tribal, one ethnic group or the other. You don't have to be sentimental about these things, but they are very fantastic ways for you to actually get your brand name very unique. So one of my favorite brand names is what I call Bomasi Tamunopiri. Bomasi Tamunopiri. So that word is quite long, but I can decide to abbreviate it, use Boma or Bomasi Incorporated as the name of my brand, or Bomasi Initiative or Boma Foundation. Anyhow it goes for you, could just be a very fantastic way. The last but not the least, number 6, is that you can use a combination of abbreviations. So if I want to register the name Community Engineering, I can decide to abbreviate or use the first 3 and the first 2 letters of each of these words. So if I want to register Community Engineering, I can use COM, and then from the second word engineering, I can use EN. So I have com and then N, and that does it for me. Those are just the 6 fantastic ways or strategies that you can use to name your brand. Before I go, let me just give you a few tips that will position you better when you're giving your name to your brand. Number 1 is try to make sure it is short as simple as 2 syllables or as short as 2 syllables so that it is easy for people to commit to memory. Number 2, make sure that it is easy to pronounce. Some people may not be very familiar with the language, but at least when the vowels are pronounced or placed properly in between consonants, I think that will give you a very good way for those words to be well pronounced. Number 3 is that check out for the availability of the name you want to use on social media and those on social media platforms, and then on domain registries. Some of these names could have been registered some way or somehow, and the person may not even be using it, but just find out to make sure that you can easily have those names to yourself on any of these platforms. So with this, we have come to the end of this particular video. Those are 6 strategies that you can use to name your brand. You can find other videos that I've recorded down here that can help you around how you do business, or some of the things that are very much peculiar to business and the law. In case you like this video, please, I'd like you to subscribe. Please feel free to share. The only thing you can do to help me get more people to learn about these things is actually to share. So please like this video, subscribe to this channel so they can get more videos when they come up, and then feel free to share this video with as many people as possible. My name is Samuel once again, and you can call me Sabi Lawyer. Thank you.